Hey, what's up with it? Once again, it's your boy KT the Masterpiece. It's a lot of young artists out there. They bring a lot of raw talent to this table, but they're also very naive about the music industry that can not only make their lives difficult, but it can totally derail a career. While there's nothing wrong with being a big dreamer, it's imperative to realize it's a huge difference between a dream and reality. A young artist may have visions of signing a big contract and the world being at his or her feet, but if that's what an artist truly believes, a reality check is necessary. Get ready for a 3-part reality check regarding the music game in the late 2019 and beyond. Okay, so here we go. In order to get a clear picture, I broke down the reality checks that all artists need to hear into 3 parts because I know you can't sit long enough to soak up all 15 at once. So here we go with the first 5 out of 15. 1. Your talent does not equate to success. So to save yourself a lot of headaches and heartaches, please begin repeating that to yourself now that your talent is not a direct connection to your success, but instead, your efforts and marketing plans will be. 2. Each step you take will require more work. So the second you hire a manager, a publicist, and start building your team, that means you'll have 10 times harder, more work to do. Okay? Things just won't let up. So even when you get to step 2, you have to remember the second you hire a manager, a publicist, and start building that team, this means you'll still have to work 10 times harder than ever. 3. Your career growth will take time. So it's a lot of young artists out there that's misled into thinking that things will happen more quickly than they do in reality. They're looking at the near vertical accents of things, saying like, Kreayshawn or Kamaiyah or Lil Nas, and not realize that those artists are exceptions, not the rule. So every year, there's a small number of artists that break extraordinary quickly, but for every one of those, there are 100 artists that are growing organically at a slower and steady rate, and that's totally okay. Okay, so it's okay to sometimes if you see an artist that's just coming up so fast, and whatever they done, you might not know what their marketing plan was. So you can't put yourself in the same place as that. You have to put yourself in your perspective where you're at. Number 4. Okay, so actually you have to understand that everything will take time. It's a lot of effort, supportive friends and family, and a world of confidence to make it. That's what it takes. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of supportive friends and family, and a world of confidence to make it. Not the confidence that you're bigger and better and deserve everything handed to you, but the confidence that you are patient enough to try everything. You have to try everything. A lot of you guys don't even try hardly nothing other than just going back and forth between the little accounts that you have, and you have to try everything. My biggest reality check to a young artist who is now entertaining this music industry is that everything takes time and nothing happens overnight. Nothing is going to happen overnight. You have to be consistent. So sometimes the industry likes to portray certain things like, the artist as if they just blew up overnight out of nowhere. When the truth is that the artist had hard work and dedication. That's what it took to lead to that success. So you have to watch some of these little shows, where you see the little young artists working now, and you'll notice that it's a lot more different than probably what a lot of you artists are already doing and want everything. Those artists right there, you won't even see a lot of those artists make it as far as what you want to make it as, and look at all the work and the hard dedication that they're putting in. This is not everybody just wins just by following these rules. You still have to maintain a consistency of being dedicated and keep your friends supportive, keep your family supportive, and have a world of confidence to make it. Okay, so 5. Now you need a plan when releasing your music. There's countless young artists out there that'll leave a studio, they're convinced they made a hit, saying we're about to drop this heat tonight, and they rush out and they're not realizing that truly to drop a record involves a lot more than uploading it to your YouTube, SoundCloud, and sharing the link to Facebook and Instagram. There's a lot of preparation and time and prep work, targeting advertisement, and pretty much money has to be involved in making sure the record reaches the ears that may be interested in hearing it. So you need marketing and promotional plans. When you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll assist you with that. I have all these things available for you. I have like marketing promotional plans where you can see what it takes to break yourself down and market yourself on a release. A lot of you guys, if you're worried still about making mixtapes and you know, this, that, and the other. You know, you need to make every my advice is that you need to make everything like a single. You know, that's the way that people will stay tuned into your music, and you can monetize off of streams. This is not about selling music anymore. You're pretty much trying to push for streams. You know, your streams are going to pay you. So make sure you log into your more than your accounts and stay tuned into your music platform accounts, so that you can know what's going on, and where you can't see things that when you're monetizing, you know, try to get a grip on that. You know, when you don't see something not going right, then try to get a grip on that, and you have to put out some kind of marketing promotional plans to test those areas. You know, like if you're on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all those platforms pay very good. You know, so if you put a marketing promotional plan of any sort on there, and you'll see that revenue is generating for your music, then that's where you want to start, you know, applying a marketing plan at. You know, so it's very important to understand that, you know, that preparation, timing, prep work, targeting, advertisement, and pretty much money has to be involved in making sure a record reaches the ears. You know, that's why I'm not really tuned in too much about poor quality recordings. You know, poor quality recordings is just a waste of time right now. So, you know, it's a good way to weed out artists. So take that into consideration. That's what number 5 right there. This is your boy KT the Master P. I've been covering the first top 5s as a 3-part topic. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that bell for notifications so you'll know when the next video is uploading. And I'll see you on the next trip. Out.